I got a picture desire. Whoa, whoa. Hey, Susan. Hey, Emma Lou. How you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all know I had to go down to that front desk and tell them about this drip. They gonna send somebody that's gonna drive me crazy. Because I keep thinking the water running. Is the water still running? It just won't go off all the way out. I don't know. I knew the knob seemed to, that's not that's not my problem. That's theirs. But yeah, I had to. I'm like, oh, don't you seem like every time you got something to do, that's when you notice like, but I did take a shower later. And then I thought, well, you know how you first turn off the water and then it drip a little bit, then it goes to that almost like a hose. It gets out everything that was in it, and then it stops. I'm like, okay, that's still going. And I was talking. I said, wait a minute, I keep hearing this thing. That's gonna drive me bananas all night. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. That water leaking all night, and then it's gonna make me think about when you got a leak and you paying the water bill yourself. Like, oh no, they done had me running around here thinking like I pay this water bill. Hey, Big Bear Wolf. Hey, Marianne. They get me trying to look at the screen. Y'all, what is up? You know, now y'all already know it couldn't be all this lunacy on these here streets, and I not take it to the YouTube Skreetz. To the Skreetz, I tell you. So I had to come get the YouTube Skreetz news. Like, Jamba la Jeepies. Like, what is going on? What is really going on? I'm telling you. I mean, I have opinions. We all got them. You know what I mean? We all got some thoughts of how we see it or whatever, how I'm looking at it. Or and I'm like, oh, okay. It's been a lot of lives today, a lot of lives. So I've been in the world of lives. Look, I keep thinking of lies. That's what I feel like I'm saying in the world of lies. I've been in the world of lives since yesterday. I'm like, every time I thought I fell asleep, I'm like, see, I'm falling asleep. I'm trying to stay awake and listen. No, wait, hold on. It wasn't even see. I went to sleep listening to Terry Lynn. I went to sleep listening to Terry Lynn. Somehow woke up and my computer was playing Siwa, I think. And Terry Lynn was still going on my phone. Then I went to the Rabbit, then Amber. Then I slipped on by and watched Brooke. Then I slipped by, watched Dropping the Mic. I done seen Doom. I done seen everybody. I said, woo, y'all got me booked and busy now. Y'all got me booked and busy this morning. Let me get up in here and say hello. Let me say hello, because y'all know if I keep trying to see, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you, and I don't want to dish you. Then my selfie queen was live. I only seen about the ending. I actually came over into the live. She was wrapping it on up. She was wrapping it on up like a gift. That's what I'm saying. And then y'all know me, I'm so good, I'll get into watching a live right before I'm about to go live. Look, Perry live. Now, I mean, this just live after live. It's hard to, I don't even know what to say. But I got a couple of things I want to say. I got a couple of things. I mean, I promise you the difference between then and now is there were times before when I was sitting around and I'm like, I just got to say something. And it's not to say that I'm sitting here with I got the answer. I got the change. Just, I mean, this is a discussion. This will have you talking, y'all. But it could start some good conversations. It could start some healing conversations somewhere for somebody. Let me say hello. Let me say hello. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. But yeah, okay, I was just making sure I don't want to miss nobody. But yeah, I was just thinking, hey, Just John. Hey, my baby. I was thinking about, like, with this whole thing. Y'all know I came on the other day, did a whole live, dropped the whole suicide prevention hotline in the description, dropped it in the chat, spoke about grieving, spoke about the people we're not thinking about when we're talking about this kind of stuff. I talked about the power that we have as creators and what we're putting out there. You know, I spoke on that, and that's everybody. And I've learned that one of the things people got to stop doing on here is worrying about what somebody else need to do and you're not doing it. You know, I tell you all the time, I'm never going to tell y'all I don't, or people shouldn't do something that I'm doing, because I'm part of people. You know, I'm part of the people doing it. So You see a lot of that. And I mean, I don't know, y'all. YouTube just sometimes, even when we talking about stuff on YouTube, it's like, do we have a real world going on? Because in the real world, if you in a psych ward, you ain't talking to nobody. I know people who've been to the psych ward. They not letting you talk to nobody. Now, if you are the person responsible for this person, then they may speak to you. And they really going to be light on speaking to you. Because what they don't know until they really evaluate this person is if the people that they getting ready to go talk to are part of it too. Because see, they might get to talking to you and learn that your mother, your father, your spouse was part of your reason. Because I'm sorry, and this ain't nothing against it. This ain't taking nothing away from it, period. If you did, if you didn't. If JY try to take his life, it's bigger than just what's going on YouTube. Because I just would love to believe that there's no way you leave your husband. I said this the other day for some shit going on YouTube when you can log out. You can log out for this. And even if people go on, you can tell people, don't tell me nothing about it. I don't want to hear anything about it. I mean, I'd be a fool if I thought somebody wasn't. I don't care. And people know that I don't care to know. Hey, bossy, hey, sis. I don't care to know. Keep me out. Keep me in the unknown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to know what they're saying about me. But also, like I said, I watch things like when Terry Land was sick, I watched people degrade somebody in the hospital. That's why two things happened. When I brought Terry Land up on my thing, one, and then two, when I went ahead and I muted her when she was having a conversation with her nurse, because I knew then that she's also someone fresh out of surgery. So you in and out of what you call and feeling normal. But you're heavily medicated. I know all this. I'm not going to embarrass you like that, give somebody a way to embarrass you. But I know that part of the reason why you were even so fresh out of surgery coming on was you were trying to prove to people that you really almost died. We shouldn't have to do that shit. We shouldn't have to prove that to nobody. I don't care if somebody lied on here and said something about something. If somebody tells me they did it, I'm going to take it as the truth. So if Red Hot came on here and lied about cancer, I'm not going to deny if somebody else tells me they have cancer. I'm just not. But it will have you leery. It will have you weird. And so, like, with this whole thing, it's like, wait, what is a lot of communication going on? When I've known people on a suicide hold, they are on a 72. Nobody talking to them block. Nobody. Because until they know what is going, because they're going to get deep into questions. And even if you start saying, oh, let me tell you, all these people on YouTube, they be doing this, they're going to ask you questions like, and why did you keep going back? Why did you keep interacting with them? And then here's my whole thing. If there's anything, if there's a cop investigating this, the cop will see every side. And what they'll see is it wasn't just you was sitting around minding your own business, and that don't make it right or wrong, but it's like you weren't sitting around minding your business and people was just coming to screw with you. I've heard you out your own mouth say for 10 years people been taking you down, and I know most of these people ain't had a platform for 3 years. So I know they ain't been to 10-year calls. I've heard you talk about your past and the things that's happened to you. And I know that that's part of what's going on. And so the greatest thing is, hey, if you're going to get help, get it. Get it. Help yourself. You'll feel better. Your marriage will be better. Your life will be better. You'll be free from this kind of shit. And to anybody that's, like I said, hey, my other thing is, who the hell is that giving permission for him to release his information? Who said, tell my business? Because that's what I really want to know. When did he get on and say, hey, what's up? Do me a favor, drop a line. And that's what make you think, like, is this you dropping this information on the internet? Because who are you telling to drop your information? When you call them, because you ain't got no phone up in no psych ward, period. You don't got phone first. Because see, something might provoke you with that phone. This ain't a voluntary state. It's an involuntary state. You know what I mean? Like, you won't be the first or the last person to go in, first of all. Second of all, when you put anything out, I remember the first time I said on AT2's channel about my father when he did one of his panels, and we were just talking about different relationships, homosexual parent. It was just a bunch of different conversations. And when I openly said that in the chat, I knew you left it in this dangerous, dirty place for somebody to throw that at you, but you can't throw at me what I talks to you. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't throw that at me. There's no power. And then when I know that your power is to try to bring pain, I'm going to lose my code. That's why when Envy was having his thing about it, I told y'all I never stand on nothing like that. You know, people shouldn't have to let me know their HIV status. People shouldn't have, and if they do let me know, it's not my place to tell it to nobody. So, like I said, so many things going on, but that's a whole nother old part of the streets talking about that. But like with this going on now, I'm like, ooh, hey, Grandma Six, woo, hey, G5. I'm like, ooh, wee. And then I'm watching where you ever felt like you're trying to censor one and the others can talk, or we trying to make it like this is the worst, but we can't talk. We got to know how we got there. And that's what a lot of people want to do. I want to tell you what it did to me, but I don't want to tell you what you did. Then I seen my girl Tina K. Tina K, I got to finish watching it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tina K. Tina K. Y'all know I stay out of the, I stay with the business that pay my bills. They pay me. I try to stay in that business, y'all. But I promise you, Tina K, you barking in a tree where I'm about to say something. But I feel like truly on my page, I can tell my story any way I want to. And I kid you not, when it comes to that, I have a whole. And for me, I'm one and done. So I feel like when I spoke on it, the day I got upset, it's no secret. I came on here upset with how Dear Yvette and Sparkle acted and treated me on Sparkle page. And to them, they may have done none of the things I thought, but I never take from nobody their feelings. And I consider myself to be a very loyal person. I got the shit tattooed on the back of my neck. I am loyal. And sometimes I'm loyal to a flaw, to a fault. You know what I mean? I really am. And I was loyal. No matter what was going on that channel, I remained neutral. Let me tell you something. I never would have heard of Dear Yvette had it never been for AT2. You know what I mean? And it got to a point where I never was even against AT2 or in what was going on with him and Dear Yvette. But somehow it fucked with me and him on some real stuff. And I would tell myself, is it because he with Perry and them now? I don't know, but I ain't did none of them. You know what I mean? So you never know around here, because only on YouTube, if I'm not saying what somebody say, then people don't like you. We not supposed to agree all the time, and we supposed to be able to understand that if I disagree, I just disagree. It's that simple, you know what I mean? But on here, it's not. It's like, oh, you just said you didn't agree with what they said, so now we don't like you. Okay, you big group of following flunkies. But yeah, so I was cool. I didn't feel there was nothing going on. I did a whole thing about John Yates and the N-word, and I said what the N-word meant to me, and that I had realized in my first thing I did on that, I had to take that N-word out of my life. Like I told you, I used to drop the N-word and be talking about white people, black people, women, men, any type of people who was ignorant. I use the word as a term of endearment. I use it as a word to diss your whole family. I use it as a word so many, and I had to take it out of my vocabulary. I had to take it out. I had to. So when I did that, I felt like I was insulting people, and I'm getting comments like, ain't nobody told you to. First of all, can't nobody tell me to do shit. I'm so grown. You can't tell me what to do. You can't, and I can't tell you what to do. Hold on, Emma Lou, you grown, can't tell you what to do. Bossy, you grown, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Susan, you grown, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Grandma Six, you grown, I'm not gonna tell you. I don't tell grown-ups what to do. Period. That's not who. What up, Tennessee? But like I said, Tennessee, I'm talking about my story because of your story. You done got my story. And let me tell you something. I ain't dissing nobody. I'm telling the truth from my perspective. Like I said, so, because see, around here, people like to run around, the tough Tony mentality. Tony Montana. Tony, that's how they come up in there. Tony Montana. Just sit y'all $5 asses down. Sit your $5 ass down. Ain't nobody sending for nobody. Ain't nobody, and if somebody could wind your back up that quick, you a toy. Get away from me. I don't play with toys no more. I've been quit playing with toys. Hey, big bad wolf. Hey, baby. So she made a comment in my thing, and I'm thinking that's weird, that's random. I didn't want her to think I was trying to say nobody for us. We set that straight or whatever. Next thing I know, I'm on there, my wrench gone. Okay, whatever. Let me tell you something. I've never asked for a wrench, but I take a wrench as an honor that you thought you trusted me enough to be a part of your team. Because let me tell you something. I give you a wrench. Not only do I trust you, I believe we believe in the same things. Not only do I believe that, but I believe that the truth of the matter is, just like myself, you ain't going to do me bogus. I was never going to come on there and be with my wrench. Hey, bitch, what you talking? Dissing up somewhere behind your back top. But I'm not going to do that without a wrench. If I come up in here and call you sis, call you fam, I'm calling you that everywhere. I'm nowhere dissing you. For what? For what? Because when I don't mess with you, could be right in that chat and I done spoke to 800 people. I never said your name. Or I don't say your name because I done spoke to you 700 times and you never spoke back. So because see, everybody around here need clout. Oh, you might be up in here because you want some clout. I might just be up in here because I want to watch. I'm up in here because I want to be entertained. But anyway, so when Sparkle had his first live, I came up there. He kept asking people to come up and said, you know what, I'm going to stop by, go up, real quick. Because I had planned on doing a live myself. But I said, I'm going to go up here real quick, give some love, and that's it. And that shit went south. I was being accused that I was running with the ops. And I'm telling people, like, the ops, where I'm from, the ops mean that you'll kill them or they'll kill you. Like, I ain't got no ops on YouTube. I don't got no ops on YouTube. So I thought that would straighten everything out. Hold on, it's my brother. Bruh, what's up? Bruh, what's up? 144. You all right, you want me putting knee up or leave him out? You know you're gonna bark crazy. He said leave him out, let him run his mouth, because you know he about to run his mouth. You know it. All right, man. Sorry, I told my brother I got something to take care of tomorrow. And I need to put these graphics in my hair. So he had to come over, cut my hair. He talking about he in the building. Anyway, so like I said, knee, that's a no. That's a no, thank you, sir. Come here. Hey, Baba. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for him. Nee, come here and sit. Come sit. No, not there. Right here with me. Come sit with me. Come on, let me open this door because I know when he knocks, this dog's gonna go bananas. Go. We don't play at doors. Go lay down. Good boy. So anyway, I'm like, hey, I thought I cleared it up. But there was a lot of weird things being said. It was a hashtag, we don't stand for racism. Danny don't stand for racism, period. Meaning you can't sit around me and talk about Mexicans. You can't sit around me and talk about the indigenous people. You can't sit around me and talk about Asians. You can't sit around me, you damn sure can't sit around me and talk about black people. You can't sit around me and talk about white people. You can't sit around me and get on none of that. I came on Reels and said, hey man, calm down with the racial slur, because that's me. But then somebody telling me and my ancestors, that's where we lost it. Y'all don't know who my ancestors are. Because if you did, we don't get down like that. We ain't cow-toed for nobody, never, ever. And my blackness is never in question. Take a look. It don't change. My blackness is never in question. And so and one thing I don't like is when black people down and black people. I don't like that at all. So I went on, you know what I'm saying? But now I was the trouble. Like I was the beast. But what it was, I don't play them kind of games, and I had never done nothing. And here was somebody talking to me about something that, where were you hearing this from? Who were you hearing this from? Were you hearing this from somebody who I was calling myself being loyal to? Was you hearing this from somebody who, no matter what went on with them and anybody else, I never took a side? And they were shitting on me? Oh, no, they don't get down like that. So it's one and done. And the fact that I'm speaking about it twice kind of making me feel like, what, Danny don't even do that. I speak on something one and I throw that shit away. It either gonna work out or, you know what I mean? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Now everybody can hear Cujo. And he gonna shut up too, y'all. See, my brother walking, he got to talk to him. Sorry, y'all, I apologize. Because Cujo comes in the building. He got to, now he over there wagging his tail, getting rubbed. Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing either. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, but I love him. And he's so spoiled. But he got to let everybody know. Y'all already know. But your AAA is. But yeah, so when that happened, I'm like, wait a minute. What did Danny do, y'all? You know what I mean? What did I do? Hold on. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Right. I'm like, what did I do? So I came back to my channel. And y'all know I came in dirking it up. I came in playing it back in blood. You know what I mean? I came back like, ain't nobody ever disrespected me like that for no reason. Usually when somebody mad at me, I know why. Usually when somebody going off, I know what I did. When people going off and I ain't did nothing, they going off and he say, she's, I be like, wait, what? Wait, what? So you was really on that problem, huh? And here's the thing, when it's all said and done, my mama once told me, when people talk about everybody behind their back, you waiting for your turn. When people dug out everybody, you waiting on your turn. So in life, I just know that if I could watch, who's the common denominator, it ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. But I promise you this much. Anybody else want to say something about me that they done heard and think that they can come to me with a hearsay, you gonna get it too. And then, then here was the worst part. Then she came on my channel and was, drop the link. Is you gonna do it or nah? Do you? I'm like, damn, dog, you don't want this smoke, yo. We don't care. We ride on anybody. But for what? I'm coming on YouTube to get into it with some money. I'm coming on YouTube and together we make damn near 100 years old to get into it with you. You must got me screwed up. You got me all out my body. And now look, vamos, we done talking about that. Over it. So look, Telling Kid, in case you ever thought you was gonna act back on my story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. Wait. Emma, you said that Nino's barking got your dogs barking. It will do it. You don't know how many times I'd be watching lives on the TV. Somebody cat me out. Nino, jump up. Where that's at? Somebody dog barking. He at the back door. Look, who is that? Where they come from? Y'all know Nino will bark at himself in the mirror. So you know if you hear a dog barking. He say, who she cheating on me with? He is definitely the lover that'll stalk you for having another dog around you. I done went to people's house and Nino done just about got ready to pee on my leg. Say, wait a minute, who you been up against? But now, y'all, I'm telling you, he let my brother know. He said, fool, what's up? Pay the fee. Where that bone? I should have my brother go across the street. They got these, TT done bought Nino a peanut butter treat from Dollar Tree. It's a tube filled with peanut butter. Oh, real? Hog cabin for him. Forget about it. He is hog cabin. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, he don't care. They said to let you know that they could see you in the mirror. Oh. The people on the camera. He don't care. Oh. I don't care. He don't care. He said, y'all done seen him before. He been on my videos. He don't care. He done been on my video cutting my hair. He was my pastor pillow on my TV show. Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah. That's what I said. We like baby kids, Right. Did he bring food? Didn't y'all notice he got a container that looked like a Dolo container? It didn't look like he brought grub for me. Yeah. Oh, he got something in there. Oh, shit. See? Home run in. Ooh, he went and got some home run in, y'all. So some pizza. But yeah, no, he don't care who you see, y'all. Like I said, it's not like I brought in my secret lover. This is my brother. Anybody know me for real in real life know him. It's not spaghetti. He better not. Hey, Khalid, he better not have brought some spaghetti. But yeah, so like I said, the things going on, I'm like, ooh, it's on fire on these YouTube Skreetz. It's on fire. Now watch this. Now I ain't told my brother none of this. John Yates in the hospital. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. What were you in the hospital for? He tried to take his own life. Oh shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, insecure with themselves. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You got to go get yourself in check. Any of us. And here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. When you at the end, anything can push you over. Yeah, for real. And everything will push you over. I'm not here calling them weak. I'm kind of saying this much. You know what? It might have been a good thing that he tried and did not succeed. Right. Because then he get the help he needs. So that's on some real, shit. Like, hey, if that's what it took, maybe it wouldn't have, maybe until now you wouldn't have did it. It's just, I know people that are OD before and they just didn't get it. And then some they did and they made it realize I can't do this no more. I know some drinkers who got into that accident and they said, I can't do this no more. I done hit my brink. I done hit the end. So if it is, it is. But like I said, all this, hold on, I ain't got time. Let me tell you something. My whole cousin died. I posted on here, my cousin is very famous. Y'all seen me dropping y'all information to prove to y'all that's my blood? That's my blood. His blood is my blood. Y'all see me on here trying to give y'all some information and tops and tips. I give y'all all kind of shit. I would not dare. So when do I stop in the midst of a crisis and say, oh, girl, here go my password to my shit. Go on my site. Update the people. Update the people. What you, Jesus? Why is we updating the people? Hey, how about this? Send out a prayer emoji. Done. I didn't ask for all we can ask for. And then it's like I said, and I still stick to it. Do I think Terry Lynn want John Yates dead? Nope. Do I think Sewell want John Yates dead? Nope. Do I think Amber want John Yates dead? Nope. Do I think who else is on this team? Shit. Do I think Jules? I don't even know her. No, I don't. Do they want his career gone? Probably so. Do they want him off YouTube? Hell yeah. Do I think Rabbit want him dead? No. Do I think Danny want him dead? No. Do they want him held accountable? Hell yeah. Do they want him to, pay for what he's done? Yeah. Yeah. Who don't? Because as long as he gets away with it, it opens the doors for a million other people to be on here. And it's funny that I can't sit with, look, on this here YouTube, people I call my friends, my associates, my co-workers, and I'm getting to know better, whatever you want to call them. If they doing something wrong, me and them ain't finna sit and talk about everybody else doing something wrong. We gonna talk about them. And I'm gonna tell them like, hey, why do you care when you do the same shit? When I went on Sewell's channel to tell her, no, Terry Lynn wouldn't have done that with me up there. Because that's respect for each other. She not going to do some shit just like I'm not going to do some shit she stand against while she's standing there. You know what I'm saying? We talk all this shit, Terry Lynn, a junkie, she barely even know the name of the drugs she talking about. And one thing about when you done tipped and tossed in the streets, whether you were selling them, using them, your family using them, you know the names, the codes, the streets, the colors, you know a lot about it. But I called her and I said, hey, Terry. And she said, I had no idea. When did I do it? Because she didn't know. And I took her at her word. Because see, my word is my bond. My word is my bond. You want to throw in some little shit or some other shit that had nothing to do with some shit, go ahead. But my word is my bond. And like even when I just told you a story about David, I never did a damn thing to her. Ever. Until this day, I still ain't never dissed her. You know how many channels I done been on that done dissed her? And not once. I didn't put a chuckle in the buckle. You know what I'm saying? But now, it's been some things she did even when I was a moderator that I laughed at then. I'm going to laugh at now. And that's facts. I'm human. Hey, if Danny get on here and I slip, slide, glippity, glide, hey, if you're laughing, I'm probably going to be watching and laughing at it. I probably am. I'm probably going to be watching and say, oh, Danny was on there acting a zip damn fool. Now, you know you shouldn't have took 16 shots. I mean, I wouldn't take 16 shots to come in. Because, see, I'm a real person. I'm in a tragedy. I'm in the tragedy. You know what I mean? I'm having some fun kicking it with my people. That's what I'm doing. I ain't got time to kick it, schmick it, talk to you, have a drink, hold up the phone, charge up a battery. That's too much. I'm booked and busy. And I like to hold my attention to one thing at a time. I told you I'm ADD. So there's a chance that I could be talking about this and go into something totally different because my mind started thinking about it. You see what y'all saying while I'm on here talking about these YouTube Skreetz. Keep an eye on the palace. I got to make sure everybody turn around and who want to give me the link? I don't want to give you shit. I ain't giving no. Let me tell you something. You come up here to cuss and check, I'm going to let you make a zip damn fool of yourself doing nothing outside. You're going to be the person outside the business talking shit. Like I said, I fear no man but God, but I'm not about to sit up and stoop to goofy levels with goofy shit. With nobody. I'm not about to be sitting up one day telling y'all I can't have John Yates calling blacks nappy-headed, calling women bitches and see you next Tuesdays, calling blacks the N-word over and over and over and over. And then tell you, well, you know what? He might have tried to do himself, so I forgive all that. Oh, hell no, the fuck I don't. Because he don't even admit he did it. How am I forgiving it? Shoot. One thing ain't got nothing to do with the other. But like I said before, and I mean that, I don't want nobody to die in their bullshit. I want you to get it together. I want you to do something better with your life. Point blank, period. That's what I want. I don't care if I got to see it. I don't really care. I don't want to watch it. I tell you, if all this shit wouldn't have been going on the last couple of days, I would not have been watching him. Because the sound of his voice is evil to me. It's evil, and nobody holds him accountable for that. And that shit pisses me off. That if you say something about him, I'm going to look up and somebody's going to be in my damn chat, my damn Instagram, giving me a whole savior story on him. Do not do that. If you're not telling me about Jesus, there's not a human being you can come tell me about their perfection. You cannot, I don't take nobody's feelings away. You're not going to call me up, G5, and say, hey, Danny, I was feeling this way when you said this. And I'm going to tell you, girl, you didn't feel that way. You didn't feel that. Tell me what you felt. You better tell me what you felt, because you know what you felt. I do not negate anyone's feelings. And so, like I said, I don't say he don't feel he under attack. I'm not. Right. And you might be at home watching this, about to drop a new thing. But like I said, some stuff is, like I said, if there is a cop on your case, good, because they need to see what you've done too. And maybe that'll get a cop on the whole situation. Because I know for damn sure, if they wrong, you definitely going to be wrong too. And that's what people got to understand. Like, okay, you saying they wrong? So what about this stuff? What about this stuff? It's wrong. Yeah, like I said, I ain't apologizing. First of all, I'm not apologizing to somebody I ain't never did nothing to. So I have no reason to apologize to John Yates. And to this day, in all the ways I could diss him, they ain't got nothing to do with the real things he need change. But I ain't had nothing to say about him. Never gonna put his name in a title of shit I'm doing. Never. And that's gonna go with most people, because your name is not what I'm doing. The situation is what I'm discussing. And it wasn't, you know what I mean? Of course, I don't want to be on here and not grow. Who don't? But what I'm going to grow is what I really stand for, not because I'm trying to ride your bandwagon. I never give you the power, nobody, the power to say they made me. They could have known me. They could have supported me. They could have cared about me. But you ain't made shit. Because you don't, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not making nobody. Yeah, but all that, But I was loyal. Like I said, if I subscribe to you, Danny has loyalty. You know what I mean? I didn't just get subscribed to Rabbit yesterday. I've been subscribed to Rabbit for over a year. You know what I mean? I stopped going, and I said this earlier in my video. What stopped me from going to her chats was one day I said, man, you got receipts like a taxpayer, and they thought I was trying to diss her on that stuff with the nosy. I'm like, I ain't even trying to diss. I really meant it. You keep receipts like that's a jokey joke. And so then I just started watching them not being in the comments, because I'm like, I ain't come to argue with people in comments. And sometimes in these comments, everybody got their doggone gun off safety. I'm going to need y'all to put it on safety. This is not worth fighting about. Some of the stuff we argue about in these chats, and be like, okay, why am I arguing with you about this dumb ass shit? Yeah. She said, don't be doing onion rings like that. Terry Lynn, hey sis. But I'll tell y'all, and that's the problem. I mean, here's the thing. If I see something, say something. I see something in here that I know, like, so say for instance, like I said, I'd lie to y'all and tell you, I'd be lying to y'all if I told y'all I never took a screenshot. But we all know I have. I told y'all I didn't have you ever. But I don't see, it's one thing to build a case. Because like I said, it's been people on here I was building cases against before. I was building them. I was going to take them down. I told y'all, Amber Noah, she was number one on the list. Sherelle, there was people, I had a list. And I was Santa Claus and that motherfucker, I was checking it twice. But never did I get in a chat when somebody was talking about one of them people and be like, oh, hold on, let me send you this information. Hold on, let me get that to you. What's your IG? Never. Because I was going to put together a documentary on my damn self. You get what I'm saying? So I'd be a lie to say I did that screenshots. But if you get me to send you something, or if I chose to send you something, it's because I would hope if you saw the same thing for me, you would have. Not somebody said they don't like me. Somebody said I was ugly. Somebody said they thought my show was boring. Somebody said I don't got no subscribers. I ain't monetized. Somebody said I put my to put my cash app inside my. No, don't tell me. Be nice. Be nice and let those people walk down the hallway. Don't be not, when it comes to stuff like that, don't tell me that. I could care less. But if you see somebody in there and hey, here's Danny's grandchild's pic, oh, please let me know. Because we drop location, right? We don't dox. You be like, oh, who's looking for me? Hold on, do you want to know where I'm at now or where I'll be when you get to town? How about that? That's how we drop location. But I don't want to even be wild on YouTube. Do I want to be in that kind of stuff? I got a real life. You know what I mean? But yeah, so like I said, I just been watching today, like woo wee. But I'm proud of everybody. Everybody got their own lane, and we all here to do a different job. You know what I mean? And people always talking shit till you get rid of those people doing them jobs, and you realize they was actually making the streets safer. Because let me tell y'all something that's going on this year, and that's what I'm gonna be on some real shit real quick. And this to all the parties even arguing with each other. So y'all might get mad I said this, but something y'all doing this year that y'all wasn't doing last year, is mofos is taking accountability. So people say, hell yeah, I did it. I sent that text. And for that, I'm saluting the bosses. They came in like, oh yeah, I did it, but what about when you said this? Hey, and I'm like, stand up and clap. I'm happy for y'all. I'm telling you, that's about, because about a year or two ago, it was all these fake names and all these stock accounts, and Amber was responsible for everything. Let everybody tell it. Amber, you did everything, girl. You are that bitch. You did everything. This year, Amber said, nah, fuck that. I'm going to tell you what I did, and I'm going to call you out. I'm like, look at him go. Look at him go. Shit, they said there's no peace going on. Siwa and Amber, and even TL on some term, they actually came to a neutral spot. See, what y'all got to know is, even in bossing up and just letting it go, don't mean we cool. It just mean now, you know what? I don't even want to talk about you no more. You know what I mean? We could be in the same room and keep it moving. That's bullshit. Triple A, did I speak, sis? Hey, sis. But yeah, what else going on? What am I missing? What else? Because it's been a couple of days. YouTube, I've been like, whoa, I mean, ever since when I came off, you know what I'm saying? To just chill my brain for 2 days over the weekend. It's just been whoo. And then some people, you can tell they just cloud chasing like a mofo. They'll cloud chase off anything. They just like the shorties who throwing up somebody who died just for the street cred, and they wouldn't bust a balloon at a beach party, a water balloon at a beach party, and they sitting around like they the toughest Tonys in the room. What's my Terry Wayne saying? And what did my Susan say? Hold on, y'all. You know I can't see from there. For Jared. Every time you said Jared earlier, I literally was thinking, I don't even know exactly what Jared does. I know it's for the older people, because I'm getting old. You know, I just recently got invited to something. They told me they was only inviting the elders. I said, wait a minute. So I guess I'm getting up there too. I love onion rings. I used to hate the big old onion rings because I didn't like onions back in the day. So big onion rings reminded me that they were onion rings, but those are some of my favorite ones. Oh, and like if you go to Clover, something about their batter is a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. But that's what I really want. I want a beef and some onion rings. Oh yeah, some people hate the truth. Ooh, the truth. Ooh, some people like a dirty lie. You get them old stank ass lie and they love it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You love me so much. You keep it so real. You tell them the truth and they'll question it. You'll be telling the truth. And then, when did it happen? Let me check Google. Let me ask somebody. You say, damn it, this is the truth. But you believe that the sky fell into my hands and I made money and then threw it back up. But you don't believe what I'm telling you. Yeah, let me tell you something. I could be in the room with my enemies. I don't got no enemies. If somebody made me an enemy, it's really called jealousy. Don't learn the difference. If I'm in a room with my so-called enemies, actually, the only person gonna be bothered in that room is them. So they're gonna be bothered how I could move. I mean, because some people, they're gonna dodge the area you in. Now I'm gonna come all dead up in the area you in. And what you gonna see is everybody in the room still love me. Still love me. No matter who you are to the room, they ain't gonna change. Because see what I don't hang with. I don't, in no way, if you that type of person that's always on some I'm going to give this situation that happened to me last night to the morning to respond on it. But I'm just going to say that somebody hit me on Instagram last night at 3 a.m. to ask me why was I still staying in a hotel. I come out here and I'm very transparent. I made it very obvious and very, what's going on with me. I've also made it very clear that I'm 42 years old and I'm not just going to settle to get out of here, but I'm not leaving my dog. So first it was getting my dog on papers, then it's getting him into a place, and then getting a place that I want, that accommodates me and does the things that I wanted to do. But for somebody to hit me at 3 o'clock in the morning with something that's stupid, pissed me off. Every part of me, because that's that judgy, I can just call you and say whatever the fuck come across my mind. No, you can't. You can't do that with nobody. You can't. That's not because we homies. My homies don't call me at 3 and ask me questions I answer to the whole world. You get what I'm saying? Like, they ain't gonna do that. But a mofo actually hit me from these YouTube streets and with some dumbass shit like that. And I literally responded 3 different times and they ain't responded back. So that let me know further they was on the same bullshit I think they was on. See, I've been messy. I've been around messy, trifling mofos before. I've been a trifling mother before. I could smell it a mile away. I know what it does. I know how it moves. And I know when somebody trying to be messy, condescending and judgmental. I know it. And so to that person, I just want to say, I ain't got nothing against you. Never did nothing to you. But you respect me the same damn way I respect you, or don't come near me at all, period. Don't talk to me. Don't converse with me. Don't shit with me. And if you don't respond by tomorrow, I'm going to let everybody know who the fuck you are. And it's that simple. And that's to anybody who do that. I don't play those secret games because them be the same people who later be saying, I sent her a message, she ain't respond. Yes, she did. She responded with, why the hell did you hit me at 3 o'clock in the morning and ask me that? Period. I've never disrespected you in no way. And even when things come, any of y'all on here, things come out, I'm not calling you on that stupid shit. I trust me enough to know that I know what I'm doing. I trust me enough to know that, trust me, you can't be slick to this can of oil. I trust me enough to know when to get the back. I trust me enough for all of that. But I had to say that because we talking to YouTube Skreetz. So let's talk these YouTube Skreetz. I bites my tongue for nobody. For nobody. Geritol, I can't get over that. Oh, get you some sleep, Emma. 4 a.m. does come early. It does come early, and it's already 9 or 10 for you. Somebody dared to close that door. Somebody dared. No. He said, well, who is it? No. He said, well, who is it? No. He said, wait, well, who is it? No. Hey. Only Bubba did y'all see. Hey, look at him, give that fake little bark. No. Y'all can see Bubba too. He's so full of that. Look at him. Look, now he laying down. Now he got to shake his head off. He got to shake it off. Bubba, be nice. Gino, they said next time bring some onion rings and bring enough for everybody. They said tell you next time bring some onion rings and bring enough for everybody. Oh yeah, hey, next time I will make sure I do that. That's what I said, G5. Whose business is it where I'm saying that? Am I on here trying to get your name? Look, I'm talking to the people. Come here, boy. He said, hold on, let me go. He said, let me go to that door. He said, let me go to that door and check it out. Yeah, and my thing is, am I sitting on here begging every day for a donation? Hey guys, I ain't got no way to stay in this hotel. Please, somebody. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And if I wasn't, the reason I would be in the hotels because I had nowhere else to go and no way to pay. So I just don't see that. I feel like that's some kind of diss. And then it said in the thing, because they left it in a voicemail, so I can't even I can't even say I misheard read what they said. I heard it with their mouth. But they said, I know it's cool to be in a motel, but is it that cool? When is it cool to be in a motel? Huh? Didn't I tell y'all back in the day we came in these same motels and we bagged up drugs? We broke down licks, motherfucker. It wasn't no we came up in here to spend weeks in here. It wasn't no vacation. Let me tell you something. If I was doing fun hotel trips, we'd be at the Sybaris. I'd be somewhere with my man. I'd be on set, be something like that. I'd be on vacation with my family. I'd be on vacation by myself. I'd be at the Sandals resorts. I'd be, you know what I'm saying? But I just wouldn't be like, hey, y'all, I popped in on Manhattan and I jumped up. I was at the Red Roof Inn last week. What the? I said, somebody trying to diss me? You can't diss me. I told you can't throw at me what I tossed to you. You can't. If I tossed you the information, you going to throw it back and hurt my feelings? I'm the one told you. I could have took a shot of where you thought I was in an apartment. You would have known where I was. But I don't need to lie to y'all. When you got to lie about what you're doing, then you're ashamed more than people are ashamed for you. I'm not ashamed of my life. Period. You can't diss me with your bad feelings about your life. That's right, Bubba. They can't do it. They can't do it, boo. Uh-oh, he said, is they out there talking that out? He said, and they're laughing? But yeah, I said, I can't believe somebody did that. You lucky I got bigger fish to fry this week because I that really bothered me because it's somebody who I had no problem with. I hope they're listening right now so they can know I had no problem with you. And when everybody and their mama just turned their back on you, I didn't. But if you want to play those kind of games, go play with somebody else does. I'm too grown for childish games. Is that my sassy? Hey, sassy. I'm too grown for childish ass games. They're unbelievable, right? That's what I'm saying. And at 3 a.m, you call me at 3 a.m, I think it's bad news. I'm gonna answer the phone. What's wrong? And if I would have said picked up my phone at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you would have been saying, "Girl, you still staying in a hotel," I'd have cussed you the fuck out. FYI, I would have cussed you out, and then I would have demanded that you cashed at me the money for next week since you so involved in my shit. Like, wait, you paying for next week? Because you better be. It better be coming out your check, and that's why you even was thinking about it. Because I don't wake up in the morning like, oh my God, is such and such still doing such and such with their money? Did Terry Lynn get on a flight without a month notice? Does she know it's cheaper to get her flight booked 2 months in advance? I don't wake up thinking like that. I don't wake up and say, wait a minute, did Vixie just color her hair and pay $200? She could have bought a kit for $7 and some bleach. I don't think like that. It's not what no. No. So I had to mention that. Because it's part of this crazy YouTube week that I've been seeing. Like, they just want to keep pulling it all over YouTube this week, even on my Instagram. Hold on, they even want to pull it on my Instagram. Don't play with me. Who got you, Terry? I love you too, Big Bad Wolf. I'm telling you, I just don't be believing what people be doing around here. I'm here to say, hey, all that shit that been going on YouTube is bullshit. You don't have to put up with it. No one has to put up with it because I'm not. People be killing me. Don't talk about me. Get off YouTube. Because people talk about you good, bad, or indifferent. It's on you what they're going to be saying about you. Now, like I said, somebody might go and say, Danny thinks she know everything. You must not know nothing. Because if you think I know everything, you don't know shit. Because I don't know everything. And I've only spoke off my life. I've only spoke off what I made better, what I did. I ain't spoke. It's people I know and don't agree with me, and I don't think they wrong. I mean, I know them well because we're in two different phases and places in our life. And I had to get here. I had to get here. That's it. Did a mofo call me and ask me, gee, was I still staying in a hotel? Say, I know the motel. Cool. When it get cool? Because I could have sworn the song was the hotel, motel, holiday inn. Say what? And if that bitch stop fucking up. Come on. That don't sound like a fun. Right, that's the cool part. Is that the cool part? Where is that cool? So that's why I'm like, oh, this is a diss. I had to bring that up. Yeah, that's ignorant. That's ignorance. And like I said, that's why I ain't saying your name, because I'm even willing to hold a conversation with you about it. You gonna have to explain that to me. You gonna have to tell me, man, I went out partying, I got drunk. Man, you know what I'm saying? Something better come about your body. Because you came out your body. You came out your body to somebody that's what's wrong with people. People think because you be out here being nice, you'll be nice. I got zero tolerance for bullshit. I told you I gave up TikTok a long time ago. I ran out of TikTok for bullshit. I got no time for bullshit. I got no time for messy. I got no time for the drama. You know what I'm saying? People like, but you watching drama. Whoa, slow down. I'm not being drama. Them two different things. If I watch soap operas, does that mean you think I'm living a whole Telemundo life? I'm not. It just entertains me. And occasionally I might get into some old Telemundo shit. I'm gonna start hitting the lots. So I get on out this motel. Please, and I wish, and I ain't even stayed at no 5-star hotel. But I promise you, I pay more than most people pay a mortgage in 4 weeks of staying here. And that's just staying here. I ain't even eating. So I could be paying, I could be living just about anywhere. So it's not even that. But I'm not going to explain myself because that's what's wrong. On here, you feel like you got to validate yourself to people who never going to hear your answers anyway, who aren't listening to what you're saying anyway. Bomb them. You know, those who really with me, those who rock with me, those who really listen, understand and hear what I'm saying. And that's what no, it's my life. But I want to make sure that anybody else who walking in the same place or end up in the same place, they can hold their head up too. Don't let nobody have you put your head down. Be thankful you got a roof over your head, because if somebody telling you about their mortgage, it's a hole in their roof that's been leaking for 6 motherfucking years because they can't afford to fix it. So please stop the press. Stop the press. It's somebody who every time it drizzle outside, they whole basement flood because they can't even fix it. Stop it. We judge each other too much. And some people staying in hotels because their house burnt down and they waiting for it to build back up. If you can't help them, motherfucker, keep your mouth. That's what I'm telling you. If you calling me to talk about how long I'm doing something, you better either be A, selling me a house, B, paying my bills. Because if you not, then we're going to have a serious conversation. But I'd rather let you just talk to Dino. Because he'll probably give you more attention than I will about it. But I had to bring that up. So once again, that's my one and done with it. Now if they call me, I just want to hear what they got to say, but because I ain't got nothing else to say. They heard me, I'm sure. Yeah, Terry Lynn, y'all had a vacation. Yeah, that Telemundo. I told you I love Telemundo. Didn't know nothing was going on. I was knee deep. I watched everything on Telemundo. I watched they look like Star Surge. I watched everything Telemundo had to offer. Oh, and I loved it. The soap operas were the shit. I swear, back in the Jerry Springer days, I'd be watching Telemundo till Jerry Springer came on, and that's facts. Yeah, y'all had a great vacation, and y'all came right back to the real YouTube world. Right, shit. I was ready to go catch a flight. There was so much going on. I was like, I was gonna hitchhike out. I didn't even care no more. I'm like, you know what? At this point, I'm gonna hitchhike. I just got to get out into the business. I got to get out there somehow. But nah, you know what? You know, one thing they say, everything done in the dark is going to come to the light. And when it comes to the light, it's the time when we can either make change or make it worse. And that's what we have to sit in front of. And so at the end of it, it's not what everybody else going to do. What is each individual going to do themselves? And that's it. That's it. And then you move on. Then you move on. And that's all we can do. But we definitely have to keep looking out and loving on each other, because it's a lot of us standing in the need. Some of us are feeling hopeless. Some of us are feeling down. Some of us are fighting mental health. Some of us are fighting depression and loss. Some of us are fighting illness. Some of us are fighting poverty. Some of us are losing their job. So we in a storm here, people. Won't you be an umbrella? That's it. I'm just the umbrella. That's it. And understand that in being that umbrella, I'm under it with you. I'm under it with you. So I'm being shielded from the rain of life too. But don't, just like you, with this umbrella over us, I'm gonna get wet too. It's no way I'm not. So it's just part of life. So it's all, what's up, Stone? So that's all I'm on, y'all. Is just trying to do and be a better me. Terry Lynn, you going live tonight? I don't know. I feel like you just ended your live 5 minutes ago from last night. Because you know that'd be next thing. Terry Lynn went live for 34 hours straight. And you'd be like, no, she didn't. She's still live right now. And they'd be like, no, she's not. She's right here in the chat. You might. They do. I swear. Hey, Terry Lynn go live for 13, 14 hours. It's the worst thing in the world to somebody else doing it. And then it's like, well, I only did it that once. It don't matter. You did it because it could happen to anybody. And when you're on your page, if you want to go live for 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 hours, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, does it only belong to one side of the YouTubing world? Do what you do. Do what you do. I don't knock nobody for doing what they do. Only thing I knock is when people become frenemies. You know, enemies as friends, just try to take somebody down. Say that shit. I'd rather you just say, hey, they over on their channel, shitting on them, and I still don't mess with them. And I'm over here shitting on them, and I still don't mess with them neither, too. Yeah, but we ain't got to be, I'm not fake friending with you. So next week, y'all could be over there fake friending on me. I'm fast. I'll tell you to your face, I still don't like you, but they more important for me to mess with them than you. That's it. That water dripping is going to drive me bananas. That water. You don't hear that? God, it's driving me crazy. But yeah, what you saying, Terry? Hey, Tina, how you feeling today, sis? I'm such a shitty. No, I'm not trying to call. Oh, it was about to call you, Tina. I'm such a shitty friend. I didn't even text you today. How you feeling today, sis? I swear, Terry Lynn, the only person I know that people are literally be like, if you around Terry Lynn, she the devil. Then they'll be like, yeah, they around Terry Lynn for clout. Is she the Messiah or is she the devil? Which one is she? Is she the best coming? Terry Lynn is a Southern comfort. I don't give a dang what else it is. I could be mean. I could be nasty. I done vented before and said some things that'll shock your world. And I can go from 0 to 20 real quick. And I can guarantee it'll make her seem like a saint. But what I get out of Terry Lynn is a person with such a caring heart. And I could tell she definitely was faith-based in her growing up. I also, like I said, I get that Southern comfort, and she say reckon like my grandparents used to. I also know that Terry Lynn was overnight staying up because her buddy had just lost a kid, and that's how she stayed up with her. And I will respect that. I just will. And Terry Lynn has never disrespected me. She doesn't. And so as I grow with her, I call Terry Lynn a friend. I do. And I have mad respect for her. I have so much respect for her. If we fell out, the friendship in me and the respect I have for her is I wouldn't diss her. I just let that bow out gracefully. That's how you build relationships with people. You get to know them. Then you can call them a friend. I can call Tina a friend. I could call Emma Lou a friend. I can call Susan a friend. I can call Heidi a friend. I can call them a friend. As I get to know them, I know it's worthy of saying that. And I'm old enough to know what separates acquaintances from friends. And I know that there's many people on here that I can see us years down the line talking about, remember back then when we doing this. Remember we used to be in a chat. Remember when you first started your channel. Remember when we sat in there together. I can see it building. And that's what I tell y'all, please. And one thing about me, Bossy, you on that list, Bossy, you jumped up, and I never even asked nobody for any help or anything about my dog. And Bossy reached out to me about turning my dog not just into a companion, but a service dog, so that I could assure him to be with me wherever I was. And then she literally fronted the bill and let me pay it back in 2 weeks. And I really appreciate that, because she didn't have to. And I never asked her to. And I respect that. And for loving something I love so much, you'll always be a friend to me. And so for that, I never dissed you anyway. I can't, because no matter what somebody else seeing you, I see what I see in you. And that's all that mattered to me. And that's how I feel about most people. Like I said, Sassy enter a room, and I always feel the presence of my daughter for some reason. Something about your energy reminds me of my daughter, Sassy. It does. So I'd never be able to diss you, because if anything, I might have to get ready to get you a whooping. But but it's love around here, y'all. I got love for y'all. I get happy every time I see y'all. When I see y'all in any place, I'm just excited. I love y'all. I care about y'all. I respect you. And I know that we all are human. We've all made mistakes. We all have been flawed. We've all done some wrong things. So I'm not, like I said, I don't have no hell to send you to. And I haven't invested in any prisons. I'm not Michael Jordan. So therefore, I have no jail to send you to either. I definitely know the law, though. And I know that some of the things we're doing on here are completely against the law. And I'm not talking about nobody. I'm not talking about going to get information that's public. I'm talking about giving out people's reports. This shit, I can't, I won't, I ain't. I can't, I won't, I ain't. I can't. I love y'all. I love you. I love you. Now, remember, let's send some love out. Drop some hearts to somebody. Ask somebody how they doing. See how somebody's doing. Don't forget, remember this week was when somebody say something nice to you, pass that shit to somebody else. Say something nice to somebody else. I don't care if it's you walked in the store and you say to somebody, oh, I really like those shoes you got on. Give a compliment. Ask somebody how they doing. Don't just say hello. Say, hey, how you doing? Say, have a good day. Say it was good to see you. I love when I see people say that in chat. It was good seeing you. That's something nice to say. It's letting somebody know, not only did I see you, I was glad to see you. So yeah, with all that said, I'm about to let my brother cut my hair, because y'all, he's slow motion. I'm probably gonna make a video. Who knows, I might go live. Y'all know how it is. Y'all don't see him cut my hair. He gonna talk. He's slow motion. He's slow motion. He's a perfectionist. And I'm gonna look up, and it's gonna be time for me to go where I gotta go in the morning, because he gonna be doing my hair still. But I will come back live. I would definitely come back live tonight. I got a funeral tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm gonna be up. And I know this Fugazi over here between him and me. I already know. Cause they always he like to do stuff like make Nino show how loud he could bark just for no reason in the middle of the night. So I look, Nino say he showed do. Look, he don't say he showed do. That's what Uncle do. That's what Uncle do. He know already. Let me see what y'all saying. What you saying over there, Stone? You already know, Stone. I love your name too. And you fun. That's good. That's right. That's right. I came up in TL's chat. And most of these chats, you be scared because you come in and don't come in new. You come in like, hey guys, first time in the chat. And people be like, anyway, who is that? They'll ask right in your face. They're asking you, who is that? Or I seen you over at such and such chat. You be like, wait a minute, am I being, fingerprinted? Or did I come up in here to kick it? I came and Terry Lynn's like, hello. He was like, hey, how you doing? Hello, 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 hello. I said, I like these chicks. And I was up in there every night. Hey, girl. We was cracking jokes. I love y'all. Because if you only knew, just like some of us, we was all going through something. That's why we was up all night. I thank y'all. I thank y'all for the love that was given around, the laughter. Sometimes I ain't even gonna lie to you. I couldn't tell you what we was talking about. I remember one day Terry Lynn came on and she started talking about the housewives of New Jersey. And I was like, come on, keep talking about it. Then we got into something else. I was like, no, let's talk about them. Because I done loved them heifers for years. But yeah, so I mean, you talk about anything. We'll be 1 minute talking about roses. Then we talking about men. Then we talking about YouTube. Then we talking about something else. Then we talking about this. Then we talking about that. We had some great conversations. And then occasionally, you know, we might get a Bella, C plus 3 equal T minus H. I'm like, oh, Bella. Bella, where my Bella? Where my Bella at? Tell Bella I said D plus B equal love. That's Danny plus Bella. That's Danny plus Bella. I'm going to keep you out that trouble, Bella. I'm going to keep you out that trouble. And that's one thing I'm going to say. I don't care. That was one of the things, no matter what, I've always have liked about Siwa. Siwa get some of the people that most people might have made fun of or did wrong, and she treat them equal. And that I give her, because that's a big stand right there. That's a big stand, because, you know, I'm for the underdogs and the rejects and the people that you call the goofies and the lames. And let's say really goofies and lames. And then, because I mean, they doing bad things. And I don't want no parts of it. But other than that, I'm definitely for that. Aww. I love you too, Tina. Even though you was talking to TL, I just saw love and I threw myself all in y'all conversation. Look at me, I threw myself. See, you start passing love, you start passing it around. Terry Lynn, I can't with you. Love you, Sassy. And see the love y'all passing around. Oh, I love y'all. Y'all too. Now, look, my brother love you. Nino just said love you too. He said love you. He said love you / let's see who all these people who want to talk and look, who are all these people in the hallway want to have fun and talk. Lord forbid they laughing. But yeah, like I said, so if I don't come back live tonight, which I probably won't, because like I said, my Emma got to go to work early. I know my Susan got to get up early too in the morning. You know, these Skreetz. Late at night, I don't like to come home without my mom. No, I'm just playing. Cause y'all know I will. But if I don't, I definitely will be over there in Terry Lynn's. But Terry Lynn knows she's my comfort zone. So if I go watching Terry Lynn at night, I just put the earphones in my ear and I fall asleep because I'm in a safe place. And I go to sleep. You know you're safe when you can fall asleep for real. So it's hard. It'd be a double edge. But when I can't sleep, she know it. I'm up. I'm in there cracking jokes the whole time. She say get on the link. She drop it. I'm on there. She already know. But if I'm in Terry Lynn, I needed you to go to sleep tonight mode. I'm like, hey y'all. Before I can say hello to the fifth person, I'm asleep. And I wake up every often. I still hear Terry Lynn talking about some different conversations every time I wake up. I ain't seen my slide in a while. Hey, slide, wherever you at. What you saying, Colleen? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get my hair cut. Like I said, y'all, I think I want to do graphics this summer. I got my hair bunded up, so it's best to graphic it up. And like I told y'all, if I do graphics, I might as well cut my hair bald because it's gonna be a bubbly hot mess. I tried to do the line across my head, which I can't wait till my brother does. I've been cutting my own hair for 3 months. He hasn't cut, but no, it's been longer than 3 months. You ain't cut my hair since October. Yeah. I've been cutting my own hair since October. I'm excited about a real haircut. Like I just make sure I'm not walking around here looking like Wolfman Chew. What? You still talking about Geritol? Hashtag save the onion rings. I was too. I don't know why. I just was thinking about Slide today. I'm lying. I hope she's doing good. Slide's always been good to me. So hey, my Slide. Hey, Just John. But yeah, so like I said, guys, I love y'all. That was my little brief cap. And like I said, we already know this shit probably might get worse before it get better. I tried to say a couple of days ago, y'all, the storm is coming. But this ain't even the storm I'm talking about. There's a storm of brewing. And it's going to be somebody that we least expecting it because we weren't paying attention to them paying so much attention to the bullshit. So I'm trying to keep my eyes open and be there. That's why my even when it came to ballet, even when I spoke about even JY before this happened, and when I spoke about Jen, hey, y'all, for real, like, the truth of the matter is that's not what we wanted. Everybody can't take everything. And some of us who act like we can, you still can't. So, like I said, I just, I don't have a problem with nobody confronting nobody speaking how they feel. There's nothing wrong with that, but it has to have boundaries and a limit. And like I said, we said, if you don't know what I said, go to my thing I did when I said see something, say something, and you'll see what I said about rules and boundaries. I can't keep repeating the same stuff. Oh, Big Bad Wolf says he loves you, Terry Lynn. Big Bad Wolf? You thought was wait, what? You never get in the end of a conversation like, wait, what? Wait, you got Big Bad Wolf? No, you're not talking about that. Well, that's their channel, and maybe that's what they want to say. Who knows? I'm not over there. And you know what? At the end, I still, I got love for D. I'm not gonna say I don't. That's one of the greatest things about being your own people is sometimes for anybody, you have to let them know what they want to do. That's it. That's it. And I come from a place where, and I ain't even speaking of D, but I come from a place where I know how to love you from afar too. I know how to love you enough to say, you know what, I ain't even gonna diss. And I'm gonna just leave you where you at. You know what I mean? And love you where you are, But I'm gonna be far, far away from it. We gotta know how to do that. This is life. This real life. We keep talking about real life. This real life. While I'm sitting here talking to y'all, I'm breathing. I keep drinking this water, I'm gonna have to pee. This real life. You know what I mean? This real life. This real life. Yesterday I had to pay to stay for another week. You know what I'm saying? This real life. But yeah, so oh yeah. Heck yeah. Good night, Tina. Get some rest. Like I said, everybody send out good vibes to each other, good energy. Like I said, I might be back in here tonight, but I don't know because there's so much to catch up on. Like I said, I still got 40 minutes left on Ten and Keys live to watch from yesterday, and I need to watch Selfie Queen live from the beginning. So those two I definitely want to get to tonight and finish. While I get my hair cut. But yeah, like I said, I may be back tonight. If not, I'll definitely be back in the mountain. But I say we're going to have to drop this YouTube Skreetz. I was one of my starter things. I'm definitely have to drop this YouTube Skreetz at least twice a week. Because I feel like it's definitely always something. It's always going to be something to talk about on YouTube, good or bad. And I think one of the days will be when I just talk about nothing but good things that went on the streets. And then sometimes we got to get to this BS and talk about it just a little bit, just a smidgen. Because remember, when you give the bullshit too much power, it spreads like a cancer. So I don't want to give it that much energy in my life. We give it enough energy everywhere else. So that's not what I'm on. All right, y'all. So like I said, I'm going to get up out of here. I am gonna get up out of here. I swear, and Bossy, I'm gonna have to get up with you on IG. I'm gonna have to slide you my number. I think I did already. Because remember you were talking about the edibles for the dog, and I was telling you about how Nino gets so nervous in a car and stuff like that. I definitely want to talk to you about those. Just for like that, for because he gets so worked up about certain things. Like his nerves are so shaky that he shake. And I'm like, I don't like that because that works with me. That really works me up. Now my anxiety is up. Y'all know how I feel about my bumpy. If he ain't good, I'm terrible. Yeah, so I definitely want to get up with you on that one, though, for real, sis. But yeah, like I said, I love y'all. Yeah, everyone in here is some form of a resource, some form of knowledge. They have something. We all have something to offer, and so never be afraid to shed your light in here. Like, don't be afraid to. It's not. And just like you see how John asked Terry a question, we answered and we kept it moving. We didn't start a shit fest. We didn't give a clip and a time stamp on when this was going on over there. We didn't go into bashing and calling nobody out of name. That's a boss's move. We could talk about it. I talked about it that quick, and then somebody else be like, dang, they were so smooth about it. And that's right, because we bosses around here. Kings and queens. You're bigger than a boss. You're bigger than a boss. You're royalty. I mean, you royalty wherever you go. Thank you. I love you guys. I'm gonna go on and get out of here so I can get my hair cut. Cause like I told you, I know my bruh. I know you my bruh. You gonna be like, let's gig it. We gonna hang out for a second. Then we'll look up. He cutting my hair at 2, 3 in the morning. I promise you. I know him. I know him. We've been best friends since I was 13 years old. I know him. I'm 42. I know this full of y'all. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. Talk to you later. Like I said, either I'll be back, I'll see you in Terry's, I'll see you somewhere else, or I'll see you guys in the morning. Love you. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Emma. I know you don't love to go to sleep, and my Susan got to get ready to go to bed too. Bye, guys.